I think today's a boat working kind of day. What do you think, yeah? It looks pretty sunny down there. We better get a big umbrella, eh? One right over here. Except it's pretty windy. Hopefully it'll be alright. Ah, I knew these barrels were good for something. Now we have some shade, right?
Yeah.
Do I get some pie for that?
No.
We collected a bunch of styrofoam stuff. Still have a little bit left on the beach. And started stuffing these. This one's packed full of styrofoam. So you can see it. We have to patch this hole up with some epoxy that Danny brought over. And other than that, it's pretty stuffed. So even if it does have a leak, that sucker won't sink, right? And now we're filling this one. And it happened to have a nice cut along the side here, which is a bummer in terms of sealing it. But it made it so we could fit all these plastic bottles inside. So this one's full of plastic bottles. And we're gonna stick some styrofoam in the top just to fill in the extra spaces to minimize the amount of space for water, because, you know, it might leak. Can you put these pieces of styrofoam inside?
Yeah.
Put them in the hole, okay? I'll rip them off. Ah, this stuff's tough. And just put them in the hole there. Am I gonna have to go get a knife? Good one. It doesn't fit? Here, check again. Yeah. Oh, they're moving around. Hey, Aurora, does that one fit? Yeah? I have to say, not the most efficient helper, but she sure is cute. Never underestimate the beneficial effects of some cuteness on the job site. Does that one fit?
No.
Oh. Here, hit it with your thing. Good job. Oh, you packing them in there? Good job. There, yeah, we tip it sideways and get all the styrofoam up in the corners. And all this was beach garbage. Now it's not garbage anymore. Isn't that excellent? That's looking pretty full. Think we can cut out a piece that fits the top? Cut this into a circle and stuff it in the top? Make kind of a lid?
Yeah.
Now you take it and grind it in there. Then we can have a circle. See, a circle. And then we know where to cut. We cut it out a little bit bigger so when we stuff it in, it'll be tight. Oh, it sounds terrible. Ooh. Alright, let's see if this guy gets stuffed in here. Or if we compress it and compact it enough. You have a seat?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Good. Alright, that's in there pretty tight. What do you think? Is that gonna fall out?
Yeah.
Did you say yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no! Thanks for the confidence. Oh, did I get one of those? Alright. There are two pretty unsinkable containers. Well, I need a bunch more. You want to check if that lid fits on this one? Oh, I think it does! Awesome! We don't have many lids for these. Oh, you want to do it? Oh, you think that's for the big one? No, it's for this. It fits right on. Oh, and this big crappy one has a lid, which is stuck on there really, really well. Ugh, have to. Well, if I can get that lid off anyway, I can just plug in this part with something that I screw in under it. This one isn't really that usable unless it's temporary. Unless this fits in there. Oh, come on, you can totally get in there somehow. I might have to deflate it, squish it, get the lid back on. Well, I guess that's not bad. Though I think I want this side down in the water, because that'll take the most damage. So I'll have to... Oh yeah, there'll be a piece of wood on top of here. That'll hold it in. Good. Guess I can stuff a couple other things up here. Excellent. Ah, now I just have to hope this doesn't pop. This beat up barrel's job. We can cut a piece out of this that fits in the top of here, and that'll protect everything. Somehow the people around here think that days like this are gold. I had to jump in the ocean several times to cool off.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. I somehow need to strap these big barrels together. So, I don't want to have rope going all the way around to the bottom, because if we drag it out on the beach, the rope might get frayed and break. So, I'm going to wrap this around the bottom part. And this is just, I cut it off, partly destroyed barrel. So I'll wrap that around, and then I'll make some holes here to tie the rope up over the top. But then this can drag on the beach, and it should last a pretty long time. And it'll also be more hydrodynamic than a bunch of ropes going through. Right?
Yep.
Thank you. Alright, how to connect 4 jugs with what's available. I could take pieces of this and make things that go under and tie them over so that'll keep them from moving anywhere. And then, you know, tie the handle up to there everywhere. Or I could tie the handles all up, you know, that'll keep them all up. And then tie a rope around, then around the other side like this, and then and then do the same thing. And as long as that stayed tight, it would hold them all in place. But splashing around in the ocean, that might come loose. I'm just gonna do some more thinking here. Oh, and the reason I don't want to just wrap rope around these is because then it'll really mess up the hydrodynamics. Maybe it won't be that bad though. I don't know. I'm still gonna try to find a solution that doesn't involve ropes going. Maybe I can find skinny rope. I do have some skinny rope and wrap it a bunch of times and just, it'll kind of be better. Oh wait, but then there's the issue of dragging it up onto the beach. It'll tear the ropes up, which makes the idea of putting pieces of this under kind of good, except that piece isn't long enough. So what happened? You just put it all together without me? I'm just kidding. Alright, I ended up putting this rope all the way around the outside, making it real tight to pull all these together, and it's strung through here to the other side, whoosh, through the handle on the top of the jug. The handles are all like this, so that it wouldn't come up. Actually, I have to tie this to that too, so it won't come off. And then just have a rope. This black rope is tied to each of the handles. And it goes around and it's tied to the next handle, and the next one, and the next one. And it seems pretty sturdy. And Danny just came over and he had some epoxy and, you know, patched some holes and glued some knots and stuff. Uh-oh, I better go take care of the baby. I would have gotten more video of that whole thing, but there was a pile of kids in the yard from down the street and a couple other people came over. Anyway, it was very hectic and the thing got put together though. And it looks pretty good, right? Yeah? Yeah, I think so too. And now it's getting dark, so let's go eat. What do you think? Yeah, food? Yeah, food.